Hello and welcome to the GM3 podcast, the show with 3 GMs and infinite headaches. I'm your host and DM, Jace Cypress, joined by...
Jamie McMichael, I'm sometimes called Eric. I am playing Aldric Terrasheen, the warlock, who's just a very typical-looking human scamp with like shoulder-length blonde hair and kind of a chip on his shoulder, or rather. Sorry, not a chip on his shoulder, a little pep in his step. He's a mischievous little asshole. Yeah, that's who I'm playing.
Taylor, you're playing Kalto and Aldric, a sea elf ranger, well, half sea elf ranger, about 6'4", with a pale lavender skin and a deep, dark emerald green hair that sits at his back, who is also joined by his faithful companion and best friend, Kevin. About 3.5-foot long otter with dark brown fur and eyes that either fill your heart full of joy or terror. Really depends.
All right. So the purpose of this game is just standard D&D podcast. We're going to be running... Bless you.
Yeah, great start. And we're going to be running what now?
We're going to be running from level 1, hopefully all the way up to level 20, and making an entertaining story along the way. With that said, we're just going to jump right in. We're going to open on a lush forest path, thick canopy of trees above, dense undergrowth in between the trees, this path just barely carved out. Just south of the small town of Garen's Well, your mostly isolated fishing village in the northeast of the island of Brea. You've been summoned to the capital city of Skara Brea by your father, who was suddenly called away to the Cloven Council, a meeting of all the leaders of each settlement from the island. He was teleported away with a mage, leaving instructions for you to join him as soon as you can. Before you left, your mother gave you each a piece of your father's old armor set, bearing an insignia of a far-off kingdom. You've been traveling for about 2.5 days now, and are a day's journey still from the town of Falkirk, the first major pit stop on your trip. As you travel, I want each of you to make me a perception check.
Ooh, first roll of the campaign. Alright, Taylor, I want to see you set the standard before I roll. What's your bonus to perception?
Well, I'm proficient, so it's a +5 total.
A +5, oh lord.
Yeah, +5.
Okay.
I'm pretty observant.
You're pretty observant. Jesus Christ.
So that's a dirty 20.
Alright, well I have a +1, so let's, I got a 4.
Damn it, Aldric.
Sorry, man. There was a bird over there. It's crazy. I like these red feathers. It's something cool.
Give me a free animal handling check. Or survival, your choice.
It's the exact same either way. It's another +5.
Oh, wow. Damn.
17.
Wow.
You saw the bird that Aldrich saw, and you know exactly what type of bird it is. It's up to you if you want to share that information with him.
Oh, wow, that thing's beak's huge.
Aldric, that's not actually a bird, alright?
What?
That's a flying marsupial.
Holy-
You have to know these things by now.
Oh, so that's its nose, then. I thought it was a beak.
Yes, it's its nose.
So excuse me for not cataloging every species
Listen,
and genus of creature.
Animals that fly have to be kind of streamlined, so they end up a little bit more pointy. So that nose just kind of sticks out a little bit further. But look, no feathers, alright? You should be able to tell a bird
It's like
from a
50 yards
marsupial.
away, dude. There's no way I should be able to tell at 50 yards the difference between a fuzzy fly.
I can.
That you are such a nerd. This is why you can't get a date back home.
Because I'm good with animals. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I can't.
As you two have this argument on the path, Kalto, out of the corner of your eye, you see 2 bandits crouched behind trees, just waiting for someone to walk by. And on one of their shoulders looks like a small house cat-sized thing with scales and a tail.
Wait, a house cat's got scales?
It's house cat size.
Oh,
like a
my,
big lizard?
My bad.
Big
my
lizard.
bad. Okay,
It's a big
okay.
lizard. It's a
My
shoulder
bad. I was
lizard.
like, damn, this. I thought the house cat was in scale mail. I'm like, damn, this guy's ready to go.
That is honestly pretty fitting for any cat.
Yeah.
Just
Fair
full battle
Fair
armor
enough.
at all times.
So we're walking, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. I just like, I'm just saying, who's the last person in town that even fancied you? Like, we're both like, what, 18? Like, you're like, what, 22? I'm like
About
18.
22.
I'm like 18. And I'm just like, look, man, once I'm back home when I get back, and you know that's just like the partner of the week for Aldric.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh man, if you want to like actually start wooing people or whatever.
Aldric, hang on.
What?
Do they see us?
They very much see you. It looks like they're lying to ambush people walking along the path.
Cool. I'm just gonna draw my bow back.
Jesus, man, I'm sorry. Okay, it's a marsupial.
Just stand on the other side of me, will you?
Okay.
Hey, you guys can get up. I see you, all right? Just get up. Get out here. Let's figure out what's going on.
I reached down for that coppery basket hilt rapier I found in that cave a few months back, and I'm like, who are you talking to, man? But I like trust. Look, I trust Kalto. We give each other shit, but like if he says there's danger, Kalto knows better.
Roll an intimidation or persuasion, some form of charm. I suppose it depends on how you're trying to
I'm
get
gonna go with
these
persuasion because I'm giving these guys the offer at the moment. You know, listen, we don't need bloodshed, but I see you. That is not great. It's gonna be a 9.
Look, you saw them at least, so that's
very least.
I'd rather see them than get this one right.
You see these two bandits, both human, walk out, and one has this little tiny-looking dragon just wrapped around its shoulders, and lead goes, "We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Just give us your stuff, and you're free to leave."
You said there's 2 of them, and a tiny little dragon on
And
the
a
shoulder.
tiny little dragon on the shoulder.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I'd much rather do this the hard way, but I have one steadfast rule, and as a man with a friend on your shoulder, I think we can agree on this one. We set them to the side and deal with this between us.
Aldric has just the biggest grin on his face.
Reach over and just give Kevin a little head scratch.
Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh no. Oh no! Okay, so we rolled on our die. Taylor rolled a natural 1 and I rolled a 2. So wherever you want to put us in initiative, we both got a 5.
Adds up to
I
3, though.
hate to say that. Normally I would leave it up to Dex, but you getting the nat 1, I'm putting Jamie in
No,
front
I
of
get it. Nat 1. I get it.
Whew, okay. Which means I go first, right? Okay, let's go.
No, I was ready for this, and yet somehow they still caught me off guard.
Alright, you see as you pat Kevin on the head, this lead bandit strikes out very quick. What's your AC?
16.
Oh, it's attacking.
I'm assuming me?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16.
He does not hit. He strikes out very quick with a sword and slashes the air in front of you, and then gives a whistle, like almost the through the teeth whistle.
Ooh, damn.
Ooh.
This is the lead guy?
This is the lead guy.
Oh, damn.
And the little dragon on his shoulder leaps at you and gets a nat 20 to crit.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
This little dragon's just gonna bite your face.
I actually need you to make a Constitution
Oh,
saving
fuck.
throw.
Okay.
For dragon lycanthropy, you're gonna become a dragon if you fail this, right? That's
cocked.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
very
It was really bad, but it was cocked. Okay.
You said Constitution?
Yep.
Does a 13 pass?
A 13 does pass.
Oh,
Okay. It's still a crit, but you know.
still a crit.
You
But,
take 4 points of damage
okay.
as this dragon leaps at you and catches you with a barb on the end of its tail and tries to inject some sort of venom into you. The other bandit's going to go,
Attack me?
still attacking.
Wow.
What's your AC again, sorry?
16.
Does not hit.
And he has another invisible dragon that lurches and tries to bite.
That also crits.
Wow, that's crazy how that keeps happening.
Aldric, it's your turn.
Aldric has never cast magic before. He doesn't know what curses are. He doesn't know that he is a warlock. He only accidentally made some arrangement at one point, not so long ago. So he is going to reach out and at this lead guy, being so aggressive towards his half brother, he is going to curse him under his breath and just like really reach deep into his soul and like wants this guy fucking done and dead. He wouldn't even negotiate for protecting Kevin. This guy's a monster. So he's going to inadvertently put a Hexblade's Curse on this guy, and so I'm going to go ahead and try to... Can I maneuver around this lead guy in a way that I am like getting behind him so that me and my brother are hitting him from two sides?
You'd need to make take an opportunity attack from the other guy.
Sure. I'll do it. I'm reckless.
That's going to be a natural 2.
Okay, so, alright. So I'm going to go ahead for the attack.
Her natural got
That
nervous.
is that cocked or not? You answer me that question.
Nope.
Alright, so that's 19, which is a crit, thanks to my Hexblade's Curse.
That's going to hit.
Okay.
And this is the lead?
This is the lead.
Okay.
2, that's 4, but then I add my dexterity, which is 7, and I'm at proficiency to the damage, which makes it 9 points of piercing damage. As I move around him and just very nimbly, and like just lunging strike right into beneath his ribs.
Alright. You inadvertently hex this man. And just slide this rusted, beat-up rapier blade up into his chest.
Mm-hmm.
He lets out this cough of blood, but he still keeps going. You hear in the back of your mind this soft voice go, "Yes, use my power. Become my hand."
I just kind of like look up and I'm like, fuck. But like my eyes are still like on this guy.
Kalto, it's your turn. You've seen your brother just almost eviscerate this man in front of you.
Where is this little dragon biting me?
This little dragon is, like, launched itself over your shoulder and tried to catch you, or did catch you in the shoulder with its tail, and then is kind of behind you right now.
Okay. Well, I had my bow drawn already. So, was that a shot with disadvantage at this guy in front of me?
That would be a shot with disadvantage.
But wouldn't have advantage because his flanking, maybe?
Oh, yeah, you did take the opportunity to flank, so yeah, it cancels out.
Yes.
Yes. Fuck this guy. I rolled really low on my crit, too.
It's Dex to
It doesn't
weapons,
matter.
right?
Dex, yeah.
So that's at least a 19.
That'll hit. And are you going for the guy who Aldric stabbed,
Or
or
nearly skewered.
or the other one?
That's the
Whoever's
lead.
directly in front of me.
That's the lead.
That's the
yeah.
lead. That's the one.
So yeah, that's the one
Yeah.
I like. I
Okay.
ran through a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if we can't just kill him. Alright.
Hey, Kalto, how do you want to do this?
Oh damn! I got him real low. Okay, cool.
Just, a clean shot straight through the heart.
All right.
Just like you'd put any other animal down.
Blade in one direction, the arrow on the other side. That's good.
Stab this man from behind, Aldric. At the same time, Kalto's arrow just pierces him dead shot in the front. You see him go limp, fall off the end of your blade.
Aldric has never killed someone before.
After doing that, I will also throw my bow back over my shoulder and be ready to drop my long sword.
Aldric is kind of stunned at just like that.
I've never killed anyone.
Like that guy died. It wasn't that like this guy was weak and he died. It's like, oh, humans are surprisingly fragile. I expected this to be this great epic, like storybook kind of battle. This is horrific.
What's the matter, Kalto? First fight?
You're Kalto.
That's right, I am Kalto.
Anyway, what's this other guy doing? This little dragon or whatever.
It is back to the dragon's turn.
So bad with names.
Will a 21 hit you?
Oh my god.
No. Yes.
This is Dragon on. Rage.
That'll be 6 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
As this dragon just bites viciously into the back of your leg and just tears like a chunk of your muscle out.
Oh my god.
That'll be Bandit 2.
Kevin doesn't get a turn?
Do you want Kevin to have a turn?
Oh
I
my
do.
god. Why?
Do you want Kevin to have a turn?
Yes.
If you throw him in combat, I get to target him fairly.
I know.
You want Kevin to just like tackle this?
Run, Kevin!
Oh, is that Kevin's turn?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have Kevin run off into the
Oh,
bushes.
okay. So it's not a combat turn. It's like Kevin's hiding.
I need to take Kevin off the table for you, because I know that you're just kind of a sick SOB.
Yeah, Kevin can run off and hide, no problem.
Cool.
Good.
All right. We have it established.
Kevin's a good boy, he listens.
Kevin's a good boy. Now it's this bandit. This bandit's got to be after me, right? We can't just be all dogging on Kalto over here.
Just rolled a luck check, or really a will check for this guy. Because he just watched his partner die almost immediately.
Yeah. Bam!
You see he drops his sword and starts running in the other direction. You both can take opportunity attacks.
Oh, absolutely!
Yes.
Ooh! We both got him.
Yeah. I think that's a 21.
That's a dirty 20.
Target number is 11.
Okay. Well, I already have done 8.
It's 9 points of damage.
Oh, you add your, you said 9? You add your dex mod to damage, I thought.
Do it?
Yeah. So you did minimum 12.
That means I did 13.
So, yeah, we got him.
Yeah, you just eviscerate this bandit who was trying to run away from you.
Is this little dragon still attacking me?
Let's roll a will check for the little dragon.
I'm gonna say, for story purposes, Aldric did that on, like, muscle memory of all the training that our fathers taught us and stuff. Like, I'm, like, still stunned, but then my hand just, like, reaches out and gets this guy. I'm like, whoa.
Right, he just turns around and was like, you see, Aldric, this is why Dad always said never turn your back on a fight. You die.
Wow, that was...
Easy, right?
Dragon!
You see the dragon scampers off into the underbrush.
I think we're good to
Let it
lead
go.
that. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
good to lead that one.
As long as it's
is
not-
he going towards Kevin's bush? Which bush?
Kevin!
Kevin! Wait a second.
Where's Kevin?
Perception check for Kevin. Let's go. Oh shit! 10.
You hear this rustling in the trees above you, and
Oh.
Kevin just leaps down and lands perfectly on your
Oh
shoulder.
god.
Oh, you spooked me there, buddy. Give me some.
Gives you 5.
That's right. As we discussed in the pregame, Taylor, what are Kevin's 2 tricks?
He gives the perfect high five.
Yes.
And when you are acting up, Aldric, and just being a shithead and stealing shit, Kevin steals it from you and gives it back to the shop owners.
That makes a certain amount of sense. Although I, as Aldric, do not know this. I don't know about the second one.
no.
As far as I know, Kevin has one trick, and it's an awesome high five.
Yeah.
And I, in this moment, give Kevin an awesome high five.
Yes.
And then I, like, kind of...
Kevin loves high fives.
I find, like, a little cloth I have on hand and kind of clean my blade, very, like, disgusted. Not like a, ugh, blood. It's just like a, oh, wow. I, was not ready for that. I've killed, like, animals before, Kalto. Like, I mean, hell, you fought that what was it, that big gator off when you were doing your guard
yeah.
patrol? Like, that was something. But this is different, right?
People's different.
Have you killed people before, Kalto? I know we've never really talked
A few
about
times.
Wow.
I'm part of the city watch, alright? Occasionally, not often, alright? In Garen's well, it's a very peaceful place, but occasionally you get some transients coming through that are a little more violent.
I didn't know this about you.
You never asked.
Well, I'm glad I asked now. Sheesh, this is, wow. Are you hurt? You got, like, a big...
Oh, it hurts for sure. It hurts a lot.
Damn.
How are you looking?
How much damage did the dragon do the second time?
4.
4.
It was another 4?
6, actually, sorry.
6 the second time?
6 the second
Oh
time.
my god.
Oh, I have 2 health left.
Oh my
my
god.
Yes.
I love how you have this conversation like, oh, I'm very much hurt. But, like, that's the classic, like,
Oh, I'm very hurt, yes.
doing the big brother, like, oh, it's not as bad as it looks, but you're like, it's way worse than it looks.
No, it hurts a lot. Absolutely,
it's,
yes.
It's terrible.
Walking over to the first one again, just picking my arrow back out of it and putting it
Cool.
away.
Can we, look, I feel stupid, but, like, Aldric's very much a, like, that naivete of, like, I've read all the stories of glory and, like, wants to be, like, some great knight or whatever. He's like, in all these stories, that the people that die usually have, like, a map or ingredients or herbs or something that you can use to heal your wound. Should we check these dead guys for stuff?
I mean, listen, the way you're describing it makes it sound like we're going to find some clue to some great mystery. That doesn't happen in real life. All right, Aldrich, those are books.
That's just fantasy. You're right.
But when bandits attack you, and you survive, and they don't, you get the spoils. So, absolutely, let's check their bodies.
Okay, do we need to roll any investigation or anything? Or?
Give me investigation rolls. Yeah.
I actually have this... Fuck! I actually have this skill, and now it's...
rough.
I had a +4 to that. Oh well. These things happen. I'm still stunned.
17 for me.
6.
I only have a +1 to that.
That's
too.
incredible. It's incredible. Kalto can do no wrong. Except take every hit in the world.
I don't think
I'm
that's
glad we-
wrong. I think that's a good thing.
No, I'm glad we ended the fight when we did. No, this is really
Yeah,
good.
I couldn't have taken another hit from anybody.
Honestly, like, I could have increased my armor class. I was
Go
kind of
ahead and roll me 2d100.
2D.
100, yes.
Oh, that's right. We have our D100. It's just, it's a big old orb. Yeah, let's get that out here.
nearly a ball, and I love it anyways.
Jamie, go ahead and roll me a d10.
A D10. Okay, yeah, sure. 6.
Got my big ball on my hand.
I'm gonna roll this twice. All right. We kind of have to come to a consensus about what it landed on. 15.
Yeah, that's
I'd say
15 to
15.
me.
All right. So then we roll it again.
Come on, let's give it a little shake
Because
around.
since it's got so many sides, how can we tell? 41.
41.
Okay, so 15 and 41, and then I got a 6 and a D10.
Okay.
All told, as players, great first fight.
Yeah, not too bad.
Only thing that hurt us when we tell it later, it was a dragon. That was the only thing.
It was
that
a
could
full.
It was a
big
full dragon.
well trained, but horribly mean and vicious.
So far, the only thing that's even hurt us has been a dragon, and we can't.
In fact, this mark on my shoulder and that calf mark, that was a single tiny half of a claw from a dragon.
Oh my gosh, it was
wasn't a full
incredible.
bite.
Yeah, no, this is how the legends start. Yeah,
Of course.
this is kind of Kalto and you and I like looking through stuff. Like if anyone asks, it was a dragon. I'm like, oh, 100%, it was a
It
dragon.
was a dragon.
No one needs to know the size. They'll paint a picture in their head.
We just say dragon and they'll assume.
They'll know.
And it's not a lie.
They'll know.
They'll know.
They'll know.
They'll know.
Alright, so Kalto. You find a holy symbol dedicated to Mask, the god of thieves,
Oh my god.
as well as a waterproof leather satchel. Jamie, what did you get on your d10?
6.
You find 6 pieces of silver.
Woohoo! I'll hand 3 to you.
You said the holy symbol was to mask?
Mask, the god of thieves. And it's like this crude little drama mask looking thing made out of a green serpentine stone.
Wow.
Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and put that in silver in the satchel and just throw it over my shoulder.
Okay. Well, no, like I guess yeah, you're right. No big ciphers or links to. Cool.
But again, you really gotta learn marsupials from birds, alright?
I'm like even looking for the thing. I can't even find.
No,
it.
it's gotta be gone.
It's got
to
to
made a lot of noise. Animals don't typically-
Kevin went up into that tree. I must have spooked
I
or
mean,
something.
wild animals don't typically like the sounds of battle.
Look, up close, I know the difference. It was just so far away, and I was thinking about
Uh-huh.
other stuff.
Sure,
It was-
Aldric.
I was just thinking.
I believe you, Aldric.
Anyway, let's keep going. And I start walking
If
the way
there's
that,
one thing that I know about you, it's that you're an outdoor kid.
yeah, I start walking, but it's the way that we came, not the way we're going.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
What?
Wrong way.
What are you talking about? We came. My bad.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Let's go.
Shut up. Nope. Alright, I suppose. Look, are you good to walk on that leg?
I'm good. He has a very crudely made splint, like just a stick
If I
lashed
may,
to his leg.
can I ask, because, it's GM3, we're all GMs, can I ask you to roll a deception check on it
Sure,
being good?
absolutely.
I feel like that seems
Is
appropriate.
it my deception versus your perception?
My insight, yeah.
Insight,
Well, I only have a +1, so I figured
I do not have good deception.
Okay, you don't have to roll very high to trick me into thinking.
That's a 15.
I got a 5, so
Okay, yeah.
I think you're chilling.
Yeah, I'm good.
Look,
Don't worry about me, Aldric.
my
Cinches down the
absolute
stick to his leg just so he doesn't limp as much.
2 hit points. Ooh, this sucks.
Fuck, if I trip and if I sprained my ankle, I could die right now.
You're like, I'm short of passing out.
We gotta. You know what, Aldric?
Yeah?
Just walk a little slow, all right?
So y'all decide to push on?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. I want each of you to roll me a survival check.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Hey.
Hey. Well, I only got an 18.
I got a 22.
Okay. 22, you follow the path onward.
See, now that it's closer, I can tell the difference. It's clearly a marsupial. No, you're 100% right. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm not an idiot. No, I can
Biggest
tell.
difference between the flying marsupials and birds? No feathers.
See, it was the red that threw me off. Like, I didn't think marsupials had that kind of color, but clearly, very clearly.
Well, it's really only the males of very specific genuses.
See, I wouldn't know
And
that.
the red is very specifically only under that wing shoulder crux on the back. It's amazing that you could actually see that. I'm actually kind of impressed. Most humans don't have that kind of visual dexterity.
See, they don't mention this kind of stuff in the storybooks
acuity,
about like
sorry.
the adventurers learning about all these animals and stuff on the road. They just tell like, oh, they fought the general or whatever, and they fought like this is great. I'm loving this.
There's a lot of learning to being an adventurer. There really is.
Anyway, so what actually happens?
No, that actually happened.
Oh no, that
what
actually
else
happened. But like, what? Yeah.
You both travel on for the rest of the afternoon. The sun starts sinking lower and lower over the horizon. You're about... you think you'll hit Falkirk by midday tomorrow, but you'll have to spend another night and most of the day in the woods.
Ah, yes.
And we've already been traveling for a day before the bandit thing.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're about 2 days into our 10-day journey to get to where we need to go. All right.
Now, is that 10 days because of difficult terrain, or it's just a 10-day journey?
Sorry, you've been traveling for about 2.5 days now.
Okay, cool.
It's just 10 days.
Okay. All right, Aldric. It's getting a bit dark. Let's make camp.
All right, sounds good. I like gather some twigs, and I'm like, is this one good for firewood? Is this one? And like some of them are
Just with every little stick.
like every little thing. I'm like, because like I just don't know. But like I'm not doing some. I'm doing it half because I genuinely don't know, and half because I know it's annoying you. I'm like, how about this one?
Yes, it's good for fire.
How about this one? It's like one that I got like from the river. It's just like so fucking drenched.
It's literally dripping.
Oh, you know, I guess you're right. How can we know it's water though, and not like alcohol?
Damn it,
that we could
Aldric, I
burn?
know you don't want to do anything for camp. Just sit on the fucking rock and
No,
shut up,
no,
okay?
no, I'll help. And I get like some rocks to make like a little camp pit. No, no, no. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Alright.
Alright, cool.
Starts getting the fire set.
I'm like sitting down and I'm like, so when you fight, do you ever hear that voice in the back of your head that says like, use my power or fight harder or whatever? That's like a normal thing you do that everyone hears?
Fight harder, I definitely hear in my head.
Okay.
Use my powers. That one might just be a you thing, bud. Like,
Oh, okay.
I don't really refer to my strength as my power, but if that's what you refer to it as,
You know what?
I guess that's okay.
Not- look, remember when I was dating Danny and he was all into like these like psychology classes or whatever? I
Danny
think
was the dwarf, yeah?
Yeah, with the red, yeah.
Oh, I was not the blonde?
No, not the blonde. The blonde.
That was Donnie.
That was Donnie. Yeah, exactly. So like when I was with Danny and all these like psychology classes, I think like there was a lot of like the power within stuff. Maybe I just like adapted that. That's why I'm hearing that voice.
Could be. I don't know, but I'll be honest with you. It's a good thing that's an inside voice, because if you start referring to strength as power outside, people are going to look at you funny.
Yeah. I think maybe it's like this classical little thing that I keep reading. And
Yeah, no, the fight harder, though, absolutely.
Okay,
I mean,
okay. So I'm not weird. Got it.
The second time that big dragon hit
Yeah,
me,
the massive dragon.
that enormous dragon hit me. You know, that's all that was going through my head was, come on, Kalto, fight harder.
Okay, cool. I look, never been in a fight that, well, I guess this is a second.
I've never been in a fight, I know.
No, I was in that one fight. Remember when we were in that cave with those spiders and you fell unconscious? You don't remember that fight? And I saved your life?
Don't remember you fighting or saving my life.
Okay, well, we've talked about this before. That part.
I know, you said that I
Yeah,
was
it's
knocked
right.
unconscious and you did something.
Yeah. I found the sword I got here, and I heard that like, ooh, fight stronger. Do you want to just save your
Aldric,
brother?
You're a good fighter, all right? You don't have to.
Well, thank you.
You really don't have to just fully exaggerate these stories. You know, if you dragged me out of the cave, that's good. That's a good move. You know, you don't have to do these weird embellishments.
Okay, but
all right?
on a practical level, if you did not defeat those spiders, and I did drag you out of the spider cave, who beat the spiders? Answer me that.
The spiders beat us. You just had the good thinking and strength to drag me out.
I guess we're just gonna have to agree to disagree.
Did you kill the spiders?
Yes!
Aldric, stop lying.
Like I said,
it's me.
Agree to disagree.
It's me.
Agree to disagree.
All right, it's your older brother. You don't have to lie to me, all right?
Agree to disagree.
I love you anyways. You don't have to lie.
Like,
to me.
I love you too. Love you too. Love you
So
too,
tell
Kevin.
me the truth.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
You're just gonna keep telling me you killed those spiders.
I know I did. But
All right, do you
I
want
don't-
dinner?
Both of
Do you
you
want
roll
dinner?
me perception checks with disadvantage.
Absolutely. With disadvantage, that makes perfect sense. Holy shit.
I don't like that.
With disadvantage of 15.
With disadvantage, 12.
All right.
Could be much worse.
Could have been a lot worse,
As
considering that conversation.
Yeah. Woo.
As you are having this rather heated conversation between siblings over who saved whose life and what happened in past battles, you hear this rustling from the bushes behind you. You're like, no, not again. No more.
Just quickly draw out my sword and whip around.
I like.
What do you want?
I do the same thing. We do that the shoulder to shoulder, like just mirrored movement thing that we're both doing.
You see this very dirty, unkempt man runs out of the underbrush and goes, whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey,
What's going on?
I don't have time to talk. Hold this and don't let anyone else get it.
what the?
See, he hands you just a sack,
Okay. Oh.
drops it.
I'm
I
smiling.
will come back for it. Look,
What's going on?
I need you to hold on to this for me. I'll be back for it tomorrow. Meet me in Falkirk.
Aldric starts smiling
Okay.
ear to ear, because he knows how stories like this go. Oh man, I wanted to take it.
Well, only because we're already going to Falkirk, so I guess we'll see you there.
By the time you look back up from what he's handed you, he's disappeared back into the woods.
What the fuck is up?
Like
with that?
running, or he just like became part of the
Full
woods?
sprint. Like, you hear him running through the woods.
Like towards Falkirk, or?
Away from Falkirk.
I shout after him, knowing that he probably doesn't hear me. You're welcome.
Can I?
I'll look back at Kalta, just smiling ear to ear.
I'm gonna
So
go ahead
happy.
and just. I'm gonna put this in that leather satchel I found. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and tuck this away, and I guess I'll see him tomorrow.
Oh come on! Aren't you gonna open it up and see what it is?
This isn't our property, Aldric.
Well, is it like what is it? Is it like sloshing around? Is it like a decapitated head or something? Like what, is it a book? Like
It's a bag with contents in it, with a man who came up asking us to hold on to it until tomorrow, at which point he will
come on.
take it back in Falkirk, where we're already headed. It is the right thing to do to just hold it to the side.
Come on, you've never seen like had presents for your birthday and shaken them to figure out what they are. Come on. You
I
don't
did
have a
not
guess?
do that. Did you do that?
Yes, every year. I wanted to guess. Sometimes I was right, sometimes I was really wrong, but I always guessed. Come on.
But you're not supposed to.
Why not? Where's that rule written?
Well, it was when Mom and Dad said, "Hey, don't go shaking the presents."
I wasn't always shaking them. I just weighing them in your hands. Come on.
No, Kalto, it's not the
Okay.
right thing to do.
Fine, it's not the right thing to do. What if it's like a bomb or something, and like in 30 minutes we're just gonna die, and that was an assassin or a friend of those raiders from earlier.
Can I give it just a little slight shake? Just a small shake. See if it sloshes or if it makes a rattle like loose metal.
Or an insight. Or a perception. I'll let you choose.
Okay, if we're gonna go insight, that is a 24.
24.
Yeah, 19 on the die serves me well with that one.
Okay. You feel a few items in there shifting, and you hear some clinking, and you get the sense that this might be coins, might be like some glass vials in there. It's a loot sack, basically. And as you're holding it in your hands, you hear like baying hounds running in the same direction that the man sprinted off in, as though they've picked up his trail.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go ahead and tuck that little thing back into my satchel.
So
And I'm gonna keep my hand on my damn sword and just kind of wait for the dogs to come rushing by.
Oh no, it sounds like they're on a tangential course to you. Sorry.
Okay, so they're not coming by us. They're
Yeah.
Okay.
picking up the guy's scent and then continuing to follow him. Kalto. This is the start. I can already see it written down. After facing this dragon deep in the woods, a mysterious man gives us a mysterious bag and is chased away by hounds while we alone are set on a path towards a quest of some kind. It's written. It's gonna be great.
Aldric, you really got to stop reading those graphic scrolls, alright?
Oh my goodness. So,
Like, I get it. You know, The Minds of Phandalin. It's a very fun read.
yeah, right? It's really good. The
But
like kings and
it's-
conquerors and stuff is awesome.
That's just That's so 1 in a million. It's just not reality.
Oh, it's not 1 in a million. Dad was a knight in a faraway land, and then he married a sea elf over
And
on
now
an
he's a
island.
shipwright in Village Elder. It's not.
It's a romantic story. It's not wrong to say it. It's
If you
romantic.
phrase it romantically, it's romantic. But if you look at the reality, it's boring. Life is just boring.
Life is not boring.
Life
Was
is
fighting the
boring.
giant crocodile boring? I feel like it was anything but boring.
All right. Giant crocodile was pretty cool.
Was defeating a wild, gigantic dragon in the woods boring? Which is what we did earlier today.
Well, come on. You and I both know that was a tiny little lizard that just got the best of me. Life is boring.
Like I said
go to-
earlier,
let's go to
agree
bed.
to disagree.
Let's go to bed, okay?
That's good. Do we
And
want to
then just-
look? I'll be real. Do we want to keep a watch though? Because these hounds, look, I don't want to be eaten by dogs in the middle of
We
the night.
don't need to keep a watch.
All these great adventurers keep a watch. They sleep in shifts to make sure no one's gonna get them in the night. What if there's, I don't know, ogres or something?
Listen, just because I'm a half-elf, you know I can't trance. I can't do the 4-hour watch. We both need long rests. Nobody's in these woods. Life is boring. And with a very, self-resigned...
I'll watch. I'll do the watch then. I do need to sleep. But
You do your watch, Aldric. I'm going to bed, okay?
all right.
Just
I
make
will-
sure you get some rest.
I will watch until my eyes close, and then I will go to sleep. Because I love you, and I want to protect you. And I want to protect you too, Kevin.
Kind of a sad resignation to just the idea that life is truly boring. He kind of just turns over and... lets
Kalto's
himself
never
go to bed.
actually voiced that opinion out loud before.
No, but as soon as he did, it just hit him in such a realness that he didn't really know how to take it himself. So he just kind of turning over and trying to ignore it.
Aldric, undeterred. Undeterred at all. Life is a grand, colorful adventure, and it's scary at times, killing people, maybe getting stabbed. But man, it ain't boring. It's only boring if you let it be boring. But he keeps that part to himself for now. Aldric will essentially take a short rest because 1, didn't get injured, and 2, Warlock stuff resets on a short rest anyway.
So you're just taking a short rest tonight then?
Yeah, essentially, yeah. I'm doing the first 3-4 hours I'm doing a watch, and then eventually I'm just gonna pass out and we'll both be asleep. Towards the real middle of the evening.
Not taking a full long rest does run the risk of giving you a level of exhaustion. It's going to be a roll for it, but the odds won't be in your favor.
I will do the equivalent of a short rest and then actually sleep. I don't want to be tired tomorrow.
Okay.
So essentially I'm just up for an hour and a half. And I'm gonna stay up as long as I can. And I'm not used to doing the rotation, so it totally makes sense.
Oh, yeah. You're excited about this stuff,
Yeah.
and, the graphic scrolls and the stories,
Yeah.
but you have no experience with a watch.
No.
You're getting out there and then there's nothing going on. It's the woods at night, so you just kind of drift off and fall asleep.
So, how's the night go?
So, in the night, I need something here.
Perception? Dream rolls?
Luck rolls?
Kevin high five rolls?
You don't need to roll for that.
It's just awesome all the time.
It's just automatic.
Every high five's an at 20.
Yeah, everyone.
Even the one where he's like, I'll give it to you. I was like, it's still an at 20.
Come on, Kevin, come on. Oh, fine.
I like the idea of a dream roll. Give me a dream roll.
What?
We're going to make it a wisdom saving throw.
That's what
Wisdom saving throw.
For both of us, or just...
14.
You give me a perception.
Okay.
That's a 19. I don't think that's cocked. That's good.
24.
Jesus Christ.
My perception is really good.
You're killing it. I'm killing it today.
Aldric,
Yeah.
as you fall asleep while you're supposed to be on watch, you have a dream unlike any other dream you've had before. Instead of having any visual stimulation, you're in a void, just kind of floating. You look down, you can't even see your body.
I'm just like a floating consciousness.
You're a floating consciousness in this expansive black void.
Oh, that's cosmic. Okay.
Do you try to do anything with this, or are you just...
I'm gonna shout out and be like, hello? Anyone?
It is good to be used again.
Is this the power within?
That one got me. That one got me. It was... I've been called many things by many people. I've been an instrument of revenge, a tool to seize power. But for you, Aldric Terrasheen,
Yeah.
for you I will be redemption.
He kind of like, Aldric kind of like scoffs a bit and goes like, redemption? Like, I don't know what you've heard, but I haven't done anything. I mean, there was that incident with me like running out of the house when I was like 15, but like, I was just like, folks, you know, I don't, what do I need to be redeemed for?
Not you. Your blood.
What?
And then we're going to cut over to Kalto. Kalto, you are in a very blissful sleep after a day of fighting. And suddenly, your eyes snap open, and you can't figure out why. For just a moment. Until you realize Kevin is no longer curled up next to you like he usually is. He is on alert, looking out the flaps of the tent.
I kind of draw my sword and crawl to the front of the tent and give Kevin a few pats on the back. Just, oh boy, what's going on out there?
His haunches are raised, and you see he's staring at what looks like this little rock outcropping on the edge of the clearing that you've set your camp up in. His fangs are bared.
Do I see anything out there?
Roll me.
I do have dark vision.
Ooh.
Said every player ever.
Every player has to remind the DM when they have dark vision.
That is true.
Roll.
Do you not have dark vision?
No, I'm a human. Why would I?
Roll me an investigation or history check.
Your mom gave you dark vision. My mom did not give me dark vision.
You said investigation or history?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I really thought that was the other thing.
No, it's not. Okay, damn. 8.
You're looking out into the night. You do have dark vision, but it only goes for about 60 feet. So past that, it's just kind of blurry shapes that you can somewhat distinguish.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at Kevin and give him a little head tussle and keep an eye on Aldric. If stuff goes wrong, wake him up. And then I'll step out of the tent, my sword at my side, in my hand, just not like raised in attack, but just kind of at my side, ready but not threatening. Just gonna kind of slowly work my way towards that rock outcropping. Where's bearing his fangs at?
Okay. What's your AC?
Oh, fuck you. 16.
We will say you had a long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this like pre-dawn light?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's that nice, really dark blue sky.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's super dark, but you can kind of see a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little teeny skosh.
Let me tell y'all, having a table with 2 other game masters is a blessing because it means I have to do very little of the actual work, and these 2 will just do it all themselves.
It's early morning. Oh, okay. So it's like
Slight layer of mist and fog rolling in off the trees, filling the landscape, just barely enough to add like silhouettes and light, just enough to add confusion and mystery.
Meanwhile, I'm in the tent. Power within.
Power within. Danny was right.
I am all that I am.
But am I all that I can be?
Anyway, you're
Yes, anyways.
something's coming at
rock
you.
mound. My AC is 16. What are you giving to me? Other than making me glad I left Kevin in the tent.
I want you to roll a strength saving throw for me.
Okay. Okay.
You got what, a +4? Oh shit!
22.
Okay. You will take 7 damage.
What the fuck is happening to you this session?
Christ!
Mercy, please!
What did I do to you, Jace? I'm just your punching bag tonight.
Oh my god!
You went and investigated the Spooky Rock.
Mercy, please!
As this...
I am why white people die in horror movies. I get it.
Okay, so,
You see this tentacle reaches out, shoots out from this rock outcropping, and wraps around your ankle and tries to pull you down into it, and can't quite pull you down because you just stand there and you go, what the fuck? No. Aldric, you wake up to Kevin basically bouncing on your head, trying to wake you up.
So for me, the scene goes like, redemption. What have I done wrong? Not you, your blood. What? Ah, Kevin! Ah, what's going on?
Ah!
I like don't see Kalto, so I just like rush out, blades run. What's going on? Huh? What's going? And I'm just gonna like make a perception check with, I assume disadvantage because it's all dark and stuff.
Yeah.
No good. 6.
Okay.
You're really tired.
Alright, so go ahead and roll me initiative, both of you.
Okay. So what the fuck is happening? Taylor and I rolled like the same thing on the die.
It's a 15 for me.
That is a 14 for me.
What happened? Both initiative rolls.
Huh?
Last time we rolled initiative, we both got the same roll too.
We both got the same total, but we rolled 1 and 2. This time we
Oh,
rolled the
that's
same
right.
number, but
That's
we got a
right.
15, 14. Because you have a higher dex mod than me by 1 point.
That's right.
Okay. It puts you at the top of initiative. You have this vice-like tentacle wrapped around your ankle trying to pull you under as this stalactite.
Yeah, tight to the ceiling, might grow to the ceiling. Yeah, that's how it is.
Okay, so stalagmite looking thing floats up and kind of lets these long tendrils float down, and these big bulbous eyes open and look at you.
I'm going to try and slash at the tentacle grabbing me.
Alright, go ahead and slash.
Alright. Believe that is a 15.
That'll hit.
And it only has like what, 1 health? 2 maybe?
A bit more.
Okay, so like hit a 4.
You know, I just realized I've been saying longsword this whole time. It is not. It is my mother's trident.
Oh, that's the D10, isn't it?
Well, it's versatile, so it's
Ah, right.
So
D8 one-handed, D10 two-handed. But let's face it, if I'm using that, I'm probably going to be using it two-handed.
You just take this trident and like stab down 2-handed, a little Aquaman.
Yeah, I've been using it one-handed the whole time, but, you know, I'm really tired of getting hurt at this point, so we're going for that classic double grip on the trident here.
Gotcha.
I put a rock squid against the sea elf.
How-
Should be fun.
You fucked up.
I've seen your kind. You're in the wrong place. Damn it. That is 3 points of damage.
See, that's more than 2. Thing's only got 2 hit points. We talked about this earlier.
It's dead, right? It's dead.
It's dead. That's
It's dead?
I mean, rolling a 1 on a D10 is demoralizing, but that's enough to kill it. If we 2 GMs will this into
If we
existence,
hope it hard enough.
the 3rd GM can't stop it, right?
Unfortunately,
They'll be forced to
they
release.
can.
Oh,
So,
they can.
but
Well, fuck you.
Yeah.
you are free to. Good sir.
Alright, come on.
Jamie, that's you.
Hey, I don't know what's happening. I just hear like flailing. I don't even see the scene, do I?
You rush out, and you kind of, at this point, hear the sound of Kalto's trident stab in the ground, and you hear it kind of ping off the rocks.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run that way. At what point do I even see anything?
Aldric, a little help would be nice.
Oh, I'm on it.
25 feet.
Oh, okay, so can I get to them?
Yeah,
and,
you
like,
can get there using your movement, and then...
I'm
take
gonna
action.
rush over, and I'm gonna see, like, the stalactite squid-looking thing. Just gonna stab it right in its mantle, if that's possible.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
That's... Oh, I didn't call out that I want to use my Hexblade's Curse. I didn't call that out, did I?
No, you did not.
Alright, well, that's a 19 on the die, and that's a 24 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Okay. But that's 11 points of piercing damage.
Man, I'm
Okay.
supposed to be the big brother.
Yeah. And then I want to Hexblade's Curse it, which is just like this thing. Once again, I'm in a position... Like, I feel this innate, like, something is happening. I don't know if it's my will or, like, the soldier's, like, whatever, courage taking me over. But I want this thing dead, so I don't know that I'm doing a curse. But I am definitely afflicting it with the Hexblade's Curse now. But that doesn't do any, like, damage on top of what I've already done.
Okay. It's not looking great.
Awesome.
More of an ambush predator than a I'm going to fight you. It's going to try and hit Aldric.
Ooh, you know what? I'm going to use my reaction as a defensive duelist to add my proficiency bonus to my armor class, meaning it needs to hit a 19.
Was that like a limited...
No, not at all.
Okay. Because it rolled a nat 1.
Okay, cool. It just takes my reaction, but I didn't know that. This thing's swinging tentacles at me, so I'm like pulling out a rapier, trying to like parry and stuff.
Yeah, you see it swings tentacles at you, but you messed it up pretty bad. And you're like, nope, slice a few tentacles off.
Nice
Simple.
try, Squiddy.
I'm doing that like I'm in the zone, twirl of a blade, like exactly how it's supposed to be practiced. Perfect parry.
But once again, this is a rusted, like, combat marred
Oh, yeah.
blade that looks like it should break at the first hit.
But like it's cutting through like whatever, like paper.
That's back up to Kalto.
Alright. I steady myself and take another jab with my trident.
You didn't roll that hit.
That's right, I don't know why I didn't. Don't think that's gonna hit. That's going to be 11 to hit.
That exactly hits.
Oh,
Can we keep the damage roll they rolled? Because they rolled that
No.
first on accident? No. You're gonna play it. You're gonna play it honest. Okay, cool.
that's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's 8 damage.
It's dead, isn't it?
It had exactly 8 hit points
Oh,
left.
hell yeah.
Yeah! That is a good roll.
Taylor, how do you want to do this?
Now I steady myself. Realize I am awake now. I was pretty tired at the start of this, so it got the jump on me, and my first attack wasn't great because I was a little shaken. I got to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
A land squid is not really what you expect to be coming at you from some rocks.
No.
But I've steadied myself now. I've collected myself. I've been here. I've done this. Maybe not on the land, but surely a giant squid in the ocean with a trident. Done that.
Yeah.
I know where this thing's brain is. I know how to quickly kill a cephalopod. Or cephalopods, right?
Yeah. Squids are. Whatever this is, who knows? But squids are.
I'm
yeah.
assuming this is. This thing looks exactly like a squid on land.
I want to say technically it's a monstrosity, but it's definitely cephalopod-like.
Well, I'm assuming that the rest of its body is kind of moldable, but the brain is there kind of hidden right behind the eyes. So I come in at an upper angle and just jab down right behind it so I can get it down in one quick motion. Don't let it suffer.
Nice.
All right. You see Aldric rush forward. This thing try to take a swipe at him. He just cleanly slices the tentacles off. And while it's distracted, you slam the pines on the trident right down behind its eyes. And it goes limp. You feel the tentacle around your ankle relax. And you take a breath of, okay, that was a great way to wake up.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You want to roll another deception on me?
Yeah, I'll roll another deception. I was looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I've only got 5 HP left.
I got a 6.
Deception?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3.
I look at you and I go, "You're not good." And I look at the wound on your leg that's reopened because of this fight, because it attacked that same leg. We can say, it's like, "You're not good. You need to sit down."
Just gonna go back to bed. Just
Right this way. Yeah, absolutely.
just gonna go back to
Okay.
bed.
Glad we're on the same page. We didn't have to fight about that. Cool. You like getting in the tent, and I like take a little seat on the stool outside the tent. I'm like, sorry, I didn't keep my watch, I guess.
I told you to go to bed, Aldric.
Is it cool if I go to bed still?
Yeah.
Okay. Did that thing pull you out of the tent?
No. No, Kevin, I woke up and Kevin was just kind of staring and...
Is Kevin in the tent with us?
Yes.
Okay, I need to always know where Kevin is.
Oh, yeah, Kevin never left the town.
Okay. No, in case Jace is like, you come back and Kevin's gone.
Yeah.
You never asked.
Yeah, exactly.
I assumed Kevin was still there. If you pull that on me,
so
we'll have some words, my friend.
So Kevin woke you up or something?
Yeah. Kevin woke me. Well, I don't know that he woke me up, but I woke up suddenly, and Kevin was just staring out the tent, kind of baring his teeth, not making any noise, but just presenting his teeth with aggression.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't see anything, so I walked out to check it out, and it just grabbed me from behind some rocks.
And Aldric's doing the math in his head like, so one, it wasn't my fault, and two, if Kalto had just stayed in the tent, maybe that wouldn't have happened. But I keep that to myself because you've been having a bad last 12 hours. So I'm like, well, I mean, nothing helps like good rest or something, you know, let that heal over. We'll get some water on it in the morning maybe in case it's infected or whatever.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
Okay. Look,
don't worry about it. You did a good job, Aldric.
Sam, thank you. Okay,
Let's
cool.
go to bed.
I'm not going to push any further than that. I know when to...
Let's go to bed, okay?
Let's go to bed, yeah. Night, Kevin.
You go to bed. Peaceful night.
Awesome.
Slumber until mid-morning.
There is a point right before I sleep where I think about bringing up the weird dream I had about like the like whatever the hell that was. But I think better of it because clearly it's been a stressful evening as is.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good God. 11.
You get the benefits of a long rest, but you wake up feeling like you were awake the entire night. Like just that level of kind of mental acceptance is already there of you have been conscious the entire night. But once again, just existing in that black void. Not even being talked to at this point.
That's so cool. Weird dream. Weird dream. I don't know what it means. Danny's not here to help me. I don't know what it means.
Who wakes up first?
Probably them.
It has to.
It's gotta be Kalto. Are you kidding? Yeah, of course.
Member of the City Watch.
There's no way.
Kidding? No.
You do that
There's
like...
no way that Aldric wakes up before
You do that like
Kalto.
military routine of like getting out of bed and taking the 2-minute shower exactly, then getting to the mess hall within like 5 minutes or less.
Oh no, you're skipping steps here. It's wake up,
Uh-huh.
get dressed, make the bed roll up, get all of my stuff ready to move on, then take the 2-minute shower and personal grooming, and then it's making food and tearing down the rest of camp. And then you wake up.
Then I wake up out of the tent and I'm just like, It's not unlike when we actually went camping. I'd wake up, you guys were like already doing stuff. I was like, what the hell's happening?
I already came back from the river.
Yeah, exactly. So I like get out and I go, you been busy?
Yeah. Get a good rest?
Sure did.
You know, if you went to bed when I told you to, you could have been up a little earlier to help tear down camp. And make
I feel like you're forgetting that part where we were both woken up in the middle of the night, but, you know, whatever.
And still I was up earlier.
Yeah. I get up, I, like, grab my sword. I'm, like, putting on, like, a shirt or whatever. It's all, like, folded awfully, like, crumpled and stuff. And I'm like, okay. So, I'm, like, looking, like, in, like, a 270-degree arc. I'm like, so which way is... I've already forgotten, like, just my bearings.
So why don't you make your bedroll up first?
Oh, I thought we were going to sit down and eat some food.
We are. Make your bedroll up first while I finish up breakfast.
Okay, Dad. And I like go over and like I do my bedroll, but it's clearly not as tight as yours one is. It's not like as compact and ready to go.
Dad taught you the same skills as me, all right?
Yeah. No, I got it. I was going to do it after, but no. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
What is for breakfast? It seems like you got everything thought out.
Well, went out and found some marsupial eggs.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. Found the nest.
About how big? And I want to ask you, Taylor, this. I know it's a little bit of a GM button. How big are marsupial eggs, do you think? I know, Jace, that was a little like you should have asked Taylor that question, but I want to know what Taylor thinks a marsupial egg is.
I'm curious on the answer.
I'm also like, marsupials are mammals. You know this, right?
Can we all take a second to acknowledge I am well aware what a marsupial is. But these ones have eggs.
These fantasy marsupials have
This
eggs.
is a rare Zenithian marsupial.
Yes. Y'all at home.
Platypuses lay eggs.
Yeah. Y'all at home. Owl
Not
bears. exist.
marsupials.
No, but they shouldn't lay eggs.
But
either.
they're weird looking, so they shouldn't lay eggs. Obviously, that was Taylor's logic, right? They're weird looking.
No, it was completely my logic. It was. They're not the standard animal to lay eggs, but they do. Was actually the line of logic there.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress. To answer your question, a marsupial egg is about the size of a softball.
Jesus. Okay, cool.
How big are these fucking marsupials?
Just
Oh.
as big as you think they are.
They're about 4 to 4.5 feet tall. Occasionally, you might see a powerhouse that's about 5 feet tall. That's going to be the alpha.
Which-
In any pack, if you see a 5-foot marsupial that flies, that is the alpha.
You have retroactively made Aldric really stupid by going, hey, look at that bird, and it's a 4-foot marsupial flying through the air. What the fuck kind of birds are in Zenith?
From a distance, that could look pretty small, and you could assume it was closer. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe.
I have to remember this in the future so that I can make an encounter for these marsupials where you piss off the alpha.
This is worse than a dire rat already. This is incredible.
Oof. Yeah.
You're not GMing right now, and you've created a creature. You created a monster, literally.
I truly cannot help the bullshit that comes out of my mouth.
No, this is known. So, anyway,
so
back,
much fun.
back into character. Marsupial eggs, huh?
Yeah, we got marsupial eggs and bacon.
Where'd you get the bacon?
I brought it from home.
Now I look foolish. And I look over at Kevin. Kevin's nodding. Yeah, you do look foolish.
Well, Kevin helped me hide it from you because it would be gone if you knew it was here.
I like bacon. What's wrong with liking bacon?
I like bacon too.
I would have shared.
I know you wouldn't have.
Well, now you're just throwing judgment. That's not true. I like it over on my own.
Last time we went camping, that's exactly what happened.
I was 14. That's different.
You haven't changed that much.
I changed a bit.
Okay, let's eat breakfast.
Cool.
We sit down and we eat breakfast.
Yeah. I do not bring up the squid once, although I do go, so, you've been in more fights than me, to the death. I think that's fair to say.
Most real fights are to the death out here.
Do you ever have that dream where, like, there's, like, something telling you, like, I am a tool of vengeance, and you are using my power? Or am I just, like, really getting lost in that power within? I can see from the way you're looking at me that you're very confused by this.
I think Danny might have your head twisted up.
Look, I haven't spoken to... Oh,
Seriously, you
gosh.
gotta stop dating twins whose parents have an ironic sense of humor.
Okay. I apologize, but I thought that Danny looked cute and Donnie looked the same, so I'm just saying.
I understand the logic, but it's really hard for everyone else to track.
Well, as we've discussed, Danny has red hair and Donnie is blonde, but I understand your point of view. This
Thanks.
has nothing to do with my question towards you, which is, do you ever have that dream?
No, you're weird.
Fuck. So we do breakfast, I guess.
Alright, one of you roll me a d6.
I'll do it, sure. That's a 3.
Alright, so it's going to take you about 3 hours to get to Falkirk from where you're camped out.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
We got plenty of time
Oh,
to finish
yeah.
breakfast.
Yep. Finish breakfast. I take down the tent because I'm like, no, let me take care of it. And I do a par job of it. It's good enough for your taste, I think.
I go ahead and I take a minute before we head out and just stretch out. I make sure I take all of my stuff and I line it up on the ground, like outside the bag, just so I make sure that I have an accurate inventory of all my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to tell Kevin to kind of keep an eye on it while I go make sure I didn't leave anything by the water, come back, and we'll take care of everything else.
As we're walking, I do want to ask you a question. Now that we're like marching towards like the end of the first leg of our journey, I'm like, so we got this armor and stuff that the Dad had. I got the shield here, and you got that chest piece. And do you know where Dad used to be a knight? We've never really talked to him about this.
He never really liked to talk about it.
Roll a history.
Ooh, hell yes. Both of us?
Yeah. You with disadvantage.
Me with disadvantage.
Oh, they don't need disadvantage.
Surprisingly, this is the higher roll, and it's a 3.
Oh, no.
And I want you to know, I have good bonuses to history.
So never fear. I rolled a 5 with bonuses as a history. It's a 7. Sorry, I lied to you. It's a 6.
You vaguely recall one night at like a harvest celebration, your dad got very, very drunk and started swapping old war stories with some of the other soldiers in the town. But you did not pay attention to anything he said because you did not care.
No, he talked about it before you were around.
What, when you were like 3? Come on.
I can't remember it, but he was going back and forth, and he would talk to Mom about it. And then, once you came and he stayed here, he just kind of stopped talking about it. He talked about it once, but I didn't care. I was too young to care.
Aldric's nodding along, and much like me to Taylor, Aldric thinks you're fucking with me, and that you're trying to imply that it's Aldric's fault he doesn't tell these stories, and Aldric's like, okay, haha, very funny.
No, I just mean, I don't know. He was still doing that a lot. He would go back and forth.
No, I mean, like...
Then his job changed, and then he didn't talk. I don't know what happened. He didn't talk about it anymore.
I guess what I was asking is, like, we got these big old insignias, the same insignia on the chest piece and the shield, and I've read a lot of I read a lot of these, like, stories. Some of them are historical accounts of folks, and some of them are tall tales and legends. I have no idea where this is from.
It's because life aren't graphic scrolls, Aldrich. I've been telling you this
Not
week.
everything I read is a fairy tale.
No, but that doesn't mean you'll find every little thing in a book.
You're right.
I mean,
Fine.
to answer you honestly, I don't know where this is from.
That's all I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
I didn't need the...
I'm sorry to yell.
No, it's fine. I just... I'm into this stuff. That's all. It's okay.
I'll tell you what. If I remember something or if I learn something, I'll tell you. How about that?
Okay.
But I don't remember. I didn't care as a kid.
Look, why would you? That's no slight on you, just like, you kids, you don't memorize. Normal kids don't memorize, like, insignias for governments at, like, 3.
Why did you?
This little dad really wanted me to do that for some reason.
Yeah, but he also likes stamp collecting, so it's probably just...
What is that? You go from being a knight to stamp collecting.
I'm gonna let y'all keep going as long as you keep coming up with shit to say. Well, I'm noting in my fucking...
Taylor, we gotta roleplay this 3 hours of us walking to Fallberry. Alright, that's the rest of the podcast, is just us talking about our dad.
And it's the next podcast as well. Strap in, get ready for a ride.
People watched the Hobbit movies, they're fine with it.
People loved the Hobbit movies.
Love the Hobbit movies. Don't
We're gonna
crochet.
make $1 million, Taylor.
So, you eat breakfast, head out. Go ahead, roll me a D20, one of you. Just straight up luck check.
19.
19.
Please don't tell me we're going golf rules.
Just suddenly switch the format of the entire game on y'all. You walk for about an hour in relative silence, and then you hear coming up the path towards you just this light, beautiful, melodic music.
pretty.
I don't hear it.
You both hear it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I was like,
Do you hear it, Aldric?
I don't know why my brain
hear the
just
music?
didn't work in that minute.
oh no, we did roll bad. Is the music only one of us can hear? This is a terrifying creature, whatever it is.
No, sorry, my
Siren
brain
trying to lure him into... It's a land siren.
But it's only targeting you again.
Fuck you and everything you stand for.
This is revenge
I
for
will
the
kill you.
This is revenge for the Wookiee getting 8 triumphs, isn't it?
Yes.
That joke is only funny if you go to our Patreon and... No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. Okay.
My lord.
So yeah, you both hear this beautiful, light music that sounds like it should be from a far-off court coming up the path towards you at this... You know, you're obviously on a collision course with whatever the source of it is. How are y'all going to approach it?
Like it's a damn party or a group of bards or something. I'm gonna like just be like, look, if it's who I think it is, Kalto, these are my people. The monsters and the creatures and the highwaymen, that's your crowd. You know how to handle it. I got this one, and I'm all smiles, really hoping that this is like a bunch of performers
I'm
and
good
not
with-
like.
I'm good with fun people.
Of course you are. Of course you are. Of course.
I am very fun at parties.
Yeah. When's the last time you went to one? Out of curiosity.
Oh, that must have been 150 years ago. You see this old, ancient-looking turtle with this mandolin in his arms.
Yeah? 150 years ago.
150
So
years
what,
ago.
you
See, it's
were-
only been 2 for me.
Wow. So, and I'm trying to like compliment him and call him like young man. That must have been what, like only 3 years ago or something? Sorry, when you were only 3 years old?
Oh, I've been around the block, young man. You two are kind of blocking the path with your discussion.
Oh, I apologize, sir. And I like get out of the way and just kind of window myself.
Our apologies. Sorry.
Best luck on your travels, good sir.
Such nice young men. That's Aldric's cheek.
Where are you headed, sir?
Oh, I'm on a pilgrimage from the great wandering city. I figured I'd find out where this path goes.
Oh, well. I mean, if you take it far enough, you'll end up in Garen.
Garen? Well, that sounds as interesting a place as any. Might as well check it out while I'm here. I've come this far, after all.
It's a beautiful place to see the sunrise.
I look forward to it.
Happy travels.
He seems nice.
Yeah.
Watch, it's like the
Best part about traveling, you run into nice people.
I want you to watch, and that's like Lord Sauron himself going to burn our home and kill our mom.
Oh.
We can't kill everyone on the road just in case they're Sauron, Taylor. We can't play like that.
Why would you think I was gonna do that?
Something about the way it went, oh, we just let him go. I was like, we can't go back. Sir, you forgot this. And we just stab him.
I will let y'all and everyone else at home know that I have a random encounter table that you roll on for travels just to make it interesting and how far you engage with whatever comes up on that. Today it just happened to be a turtle bard trying to find a good story.
Awesome. Rad. Jace just confirmed, not Lord Sauron.
Not Lord Sauron.
Alright.
You don't know that.
You're right.
You're making wild assumptions here.
You're right. I am assuming that Jace is
It's
telling the
Morgoth.
truth. No! Son of a bitch!
Alright.
We carry on.
Alright, you carry on. Have this strange encounter with this weird turtle man. Bizarre compared to everything you've seen. You've never seen someone like him.
Oh, wow. I did not know turtles could get old enough to learn to talk.
God, I hope you're joking, Aldric.
I look you dead in the eye, full seriousness. Am I?
I honestly don't know.
I like to keep it that way. And I just turn 90 degrees and keep walking.
Aldric, you have to know there's a difference between turtles and turtles.
I just leave you in silence as you're kind of
Aldric?
you just stood there as leaves are falling around you, and I'm walking in perhaps the wrong direction.
Aldric, wrong way.
I like turn 90 degrees to the left, keep walking.
No, wrong way again.
I walk back to you. All right, which way is the right way?
This way.
Okay, cool. See, I thought that was south. Wait, we're going south. I'm an idiot. My bad.
Oh, come on.
Look, I knew it was south, okay? I just forgot where we were going.
Yeah, you know it was south, and I'm the life of the party. Let's go.
You all walk in the beautiful, lush forests that you grew up in. This is not the furthest you've ever been away from home. You've been a little further south from Falkirk, but it's getting close to the border of this is unfamiliar territory.
Mm-hmm.
You walk in peace for the next 2 hours, just admiring the beauty of nature.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come up to the walls of this not quite town, but larger than a village.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a hub for the northern area, almost.
Cool.
You walk up to this gated wall. So you walk up to this gate. The gate's open, but there is a guard standing next to it. And he sees you walking up, and he kind of goes from a lazy lean against the wall to standing almost at attention, but he does not really care.
It's a formality, yeah.
I walk up to him and stand at straight attention.
Welcome to Falkirk, travelers. What brings you in?
Brothers of a different stripe, the city watch.
We are here to visit our father. He sent for us.
Ah, absentee fathers. I know the type well.
I think you have misunderstanding the situation. One, we're just passing through. Our dad's not here. Two,
Is this
He's
not
not-
Falkirk?
this is Falkirk, but we're going through Falkirk to get to somewhere else. Because he's in the capital.
That's right. That's right. Now I
Look
feel
at this
stupid.
guard, and I go, our dad's not an absentee father. He's just on an errand. And I'm like, Eldric's getting like a little too defensive about it. He's just on an errand. We're gonna go meet up with him. Relax.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you are to keep all weapons sheathed whilst in city limits. Do not start trouble, or you will find yourself in the stockades.
I give Kalto that look of, he thinks we're gonna start trouble.
Kevin and I are both just looking at you like, did you hear him?
Tough crowd. We just keep walking in, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy
Such
your
a-
stay in Falkirk.
Such a Boy Scout, I just say to you under my breath as we're walking away.
Heard that.
I know, you were meant to.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The world building in that single line. Not only are there Boy Scouts in the world of Zenith, they are prominent enough to have spread to the small fishing village in the northeast of an island that no one gives a shit about.
They have a good fundraising strategy. You get children to go door to door and ask for money, and you don't want to say no to a 6-year-old.
It is so brutal compared to our Boy Scouts, though. Like, there's exactly one scoutmaster every time they do an outing, and the dude just literally sits in the vehicle making sure that it's still running in case there's an emergency, and the kids just go run out into the woods and have to learn.
It's widespread, but completely
Yeah, just unhinged, really. Like, it's
Taylor, I need an answer right now. Was Kalto a Boy Scout?
100%.
You're right. The amount of world building is incredible, and I didn't even think of it.
You kidding? I got all the way up to Gynus things. All right, that's top tier, my friend. That's tippy top.
That's no hippogriff.
It's not, but like,
Listen, I'm still working on the hippogriff, but in order to do that, you have to fulfill 6 years of city watch and then move on to private, either investigating or mercenary style work. It really depends, but that's time. I'm putting in time. I'm still too young to have the hippogriff.
I know
Okay.
that this is just players, but it really does feel like Kalto himself is arguing against Jace, and that is incredible. You're like,
Eric, I want you to know, it was.
Taylor, I need you to write on your character sheet that you are the rank of Gynosphinx.
Okay, I can do that.
That is just organizations you are a part of now. Take an inspiration for this. You take an inspiration as well because you started this.
Now, does that go under features and traits,
Oh,
or
no, it's
other
right up-
proficiencies and languages?
It's right up here.
That's
Oh, for the...
No,
for the-
Gynosphinx rank.
I want to say if you flip the sheet over,
There's organizations.
yeah, there's organizations and allies.
Oh, yep, right there.
Kind of space level. I can only assume that's high, considering I bet you started at a very young age.
It is second only to Hippogriff.
Damn! I do not know what the scale of...
So in order to be a Scoutmaster, you
It's
actually have
three
to
down.
be Hippogriff.
It's 3 down.
Because there's
Since when?
they added the coveted silver dragon.
This bastard!
But, like, the
You know
requirements
how
are
much
so...
more time that adds?
No one's gotten silver dragon in years, like actual decades.
Wait,
I will.
it sounds like it's a new one, so no one's gotten Silver Dragon ever.
Yeah, traditionally, the only people that actually get to Hippogriff level
Uh-huh.
are, they're typically either
I'm going to
full-blooded
cut you off
elves-
there. We're saving that for GM Tree. We are saving the organizational levels
Okay.
of the Boy Scouts of Zenith for GM Tree.
Okay.
And with the introduction of the Boy Scouts of Zenith, that's where we're going to end this episode. Thank you so much for joining us on GM3.